Yo, welcome back. My bad for missing last week's episode. It was a crazy, hectic week. Dante was still out of town. The homie is back and alive in the studio, explaining to me what the hell he was actually doing out there in what was it, Colorado? Yeah. This guy was out there trying to find out where South Park was at and shit. God damn.
We almost went to that restaurant that they have. That you know that.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, City Walk?
No.
What?
South Park has like the guys that own South Park have
Trey Parker Mastone.
Yeah, they
really.
Yeah, they got like a restaurant that like tricked it out. It's like a South Park Rainforest Cafe type deal.
No way.
Yeah.
Why don't you go?
We're busy.
Man, see, there you go. That's why I couldn't post. See, that's what business does, man. It destroys beautiful opportunities. But I appreciate y'all for tuning back in. First things first, Boston. I will see you this Wednesday at the Comedy Studio. I've never been there before. Hook up your boy and show up. Boston got some real niggas out there. Some guy DM me like, bro, I know you're coming, man. I've got an M4 or M3. Come drive it before like the show. You can borrow it. I was like, damn, nigga. Like, you know you made it when someone wants to lend you their M3 in Boston in December. Do you realize the risk level of that? Jesus Christ, man. There's going to be another M3 competition going into the records. I promise you that. And if you're listening to this episode, brother, you know I'm fucking with you. I still will take it, please. And then Toronto, Friday, Saturday. I'm filming. Yo, the run for this year is done. And we are wrapping it up in classic fashion with a proper YouTube special taping. December 7th and 8th at Danforth Comedy Bar. Friday's almost sold out, so if you want tickets, come to the Saturday. Let's pack them both out. Get some sick acoustics for that album recording.
The website says 6 and 7.
I did say 6 and 7, didn't I?
7 and 8.
Well, I meant 6 and 7. See, that's why this is like that. This is like when Cat Williams was on Shay Shay. It's like, you said Def Jam was in 2006, 2000 that, but that was in the 90s. Like, no, that's not what I meant. What I had said was that Cedric the Entertainer had watched me and gave me dabs about and then he used that in the Kings of Comedy. I went back and listened to that again. I love it. It's nothing has aged better in life.
I was gonna ask if you recently went
constantly on this. We just came back from Vancouver, Kamloops, BC. Thank you for pulling up to the shows. Those were a blast. You guys are still dicks as usual. The shows were great, but everybody's general attitude in BC sucks. It's like the mountains go to their head. I don't know what it is, man. I got such an aggressive ticket by this guy. I parked outside a cafe to get a fucking, just like an iced coffee. This guy came out of nowhere in his Mazda 2 and just gave me, and I guess a little bit of the car was in like the beginning of the bus zone. $120 ticket right there. Ooh. So aggressive about it. Like he's like, you're getting ticketed either way. I'm
cop drove in a Mazda 2?
It's parking enforcement.
Oh.
Yeah. Chinese guy. And the whole time he was standing in front of a billboard behind him that said "Stop Asian Hate." I was like, Vancouver, stop fucking with me, man. Stop fucking with me, Vancouver. 120, bro. Now I have two 120 tickets over there. Every time I got a ticket recently, I go to my girl's mom upstairs to drop off the baby. He's staying the night. Yeah. Come down. Motherfucker got me for 120. 3 minutes, bro. Oh like, my gosh. I have a fucking, bro. They bike off. I was just, the whole time I wanted, because he already ticketed me, so I just went back into the coffee place and got my coffee. Like, yeah. I walked in, looked around, this thing was standing in front of like, he came out of nowhere. I think he was trailing me.
Don't they have to like wait some time, or is it like immediately as soon as you park? That's
immediately. In fact, I told my buddy who was in the driver's seat, two of my friends were in the car. In the driver's seat. I'm like, bro, hop in the... he was in the passenger seat. I'm like, hop in the driver's seat and go. He's like, the guy said we're still getting a ticket. How would we still get a ticket? He didn't take a picture of the car. He didn't type anything in.
Yeah.
Imagine you are standing in your car in the driver's seat in front of a hydrant. They can't ticket you. They're going to be like, move. And you move, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They only ticket you if you're not there.
Exactly.
The car had people in it. And I told my buddy, I was like... Fuck what he said, man. Just jump in the...
Move the car.
It's only because Jam is a fucking big motherfucker. Wouldn't have fit. If you lost some weight, nigga, you would have fit in that driver's seat. They're all pissed at me because they're like, no, bro, it's because you parked here. This is on you. And it was on me. But goddamn you, Vancouver. At least the shows were a blast. That venue was sick. We had some dope sushi. It was a good time, man. It was a good time. But I'm always excited to get the fuck out of there, to be honest with you. Everything closes so early in Vancouver.
Really?
Yeah, mad early, man. It's like midnight on a Saturday, and the options are So limited. But anyways, man, we are back. We are living. I haven't had really a chance to talk about Jaguar and the suicidal marketing that they've done, and I've had a chance to think about it because I did a bunch of videos that went viral and whatever. But I was thinking about it because I saw their, like, in fact, pull up Google Trends and let's see Jaguar's like the jump and if it has been sustained, because I think it could be on some high level. In fact, today, December 2nd, type in Miami automotive, whatever, because I think Jaguar is releasing their, whatchamacallit, the car that this whole thing is wrapped around, this whole marketing campaign is coming out today. Oh, no, don't type in Miami automotive. I meant Google that. Just type in Jaguar. Oh, okay. Yeah, for the Explorer, just type in Jaguar. Yeah, Jaguar Miami Auto Show. Today, they're releasing the car. Jaguar design vision concept to be unveiled in Miami. Yeah. So this is supposed to tie in to the super gay marketing campaign that they did. Is that it? Is that it all covered up?
That's a Chrysler 300, dude.
Yeah, that front end is very boxy, right? So this is actually getting, it's getting revealed today. Today's the second. So it'll probably come out later at Miami Art Week. Damn, I was hoping it would have dropped now.
Is this supposed to be it?
That's the teaser, we'll say.
This looks like it's like...
It looks like a rendering from fucking ChatGPT, you know?
Yeah, it looks like...
Chrysler Crossfire. Type in Chrysler Crossfire rear end. Chrysler Crossfire rear end.
I know which one you're talking. It does look like that.
Rear end.
Yeah.
But you got to write rear end, nigga. Damn, bro. Colorado got you fucking sloppy. We're looking at the front end. Okay, look at that gray one. That third one right there.
This one?
Yeah. Okay, that. Now go back to the other tab.
Yeah, it seems like some sort of like G1 Transformers like body. Like that's how they would have drawn it in the cartoons.
That's what, even the Tesla Robo Taxi event, they got sued, you know?
For what?
Because the renderings they made of the robo taxis were taken from like Cyberpunk or something like that. So they just like updated the drawings a little bit, and there's a lawsuit against them now. That's for
so funny.
But yeah, so that's actually supposed to be unveiled today. So that's a shame that's not out right now. But I've been thinking about this because first of all, let's play the ad. I think we can play the ad and not get flagged, right?
Yeah,
because it's an ad.
Yeah. Imagine they're like, sorry.
They're like, sorry. And then in the episode, the ad is playing. He like, YouTube, you double dipping motherfuckers.
Jaguar commercial.
By the way, and on 2.7 million views so far.
Yeah, what if this is like just a complete stunt? Like
that's what I'm saying. It's been so we all reacted like that. And be careful with that cable, by the way. Yeah, exactly. We all reacted like that. But then I was like, like let's look at the Jaguar trend. Like, are people still? You know, when something crazy happens like this, a huge spike happens.
Yeah.
But sometimes it sustains.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's sustained. But let's watch this. For anybody who did not watch this, go either YouTube this or watch the video version of this. But this has broken the internet. Yeah. And people said this is suicide.
I didn't even know it was a car company.
No one does. Everyone thinks it's makeup, right? It feels like makeup, doesn't it?
I just thought it was some next like fashion thing. I don't even know.
It feels like if Jaguar sponsored some sort of like very artsy fashion show and there was a commercial during that fashion show.
I literally thought it was a completely different company. I'm like, why would they just bite Jaguar's name like that? Like, Jaguar's going to come after them for this.
No, that's the same company. Yeah. So a lot of people are saying it's suicide. But you know what? I remember looking at their Instagram. They deleted everything on their Instagram. Isn't that crazy? That's the only video on their Instagram now. And last I remember, they had like 11 million or something like that. Since they have dropped that, I think they've had like 7 million followers. New followers or some shit.
New followers.
Not
dropped.
They definitely drop. Well, it's only so people I think are following just to see what the fuck they're gonna drop next.
Yeah.
So I'm almost like this might rewrite the playbook on crazy stunt marketing if they can relay this properly. Like if the car, because the whole idea is Jaguar's this old British brand of making like classy cars that are that are not reliable, but they're so beautiful that people don't overlook that.
One of my favorite all-time cars is the Jaguar XJ.
Oh, like the new XJ?
No, the old one.
Okay.
Crazy. The new one.
I like those E-types.
The E-types. I don't even know. E-type?
Yeah, I got no type. I ain't got no type. Bad bitches are the only thing that I like. Remember that song? E-type? Yeah, boy. Go to images. Imagine when you're balling and just cruising in these.
This is like the James Bond car, basically.
Yeah, boy. Look at this. How sexy is that?
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, this has been on a downtrend forever. Okay. So I think what they did was like, the phoenix burns to rise out of the ashes.
Yes.
Like that type of, it all depends on how they parlayed on that car they released today, which I was really hoping that they would.
So like what level car, like what?
Well, here's the whole idea is it was British racing heritage, classy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like suave, affluent.
Yes.
That's the vibe, the design language, everything. They've cut that out. The whole idea is to attract the new like EV getters, liberals, pussy type people, like pretty much people that are likely
can't afford the Jaguar.
People that are likely to buy $100,000 EV.
Okay.
This is who they want to focus on. And a company trying to focus on just EV, that's a really smart move because we're all going down that road. Not as fast as we had thought because a lot of these people are like, by 2025, every car we make is going to be EV and no one is buying their EVs. Now they're all ramping back their gas. Ford, all these guys are like that. Like the adoption from the market is way slower than they had projected.
Yeah, because everyone's gas cars are still running perfectly fine.
Well, people
for the most part.
People are not buying EVs the way they thought they were going to be buying EVs. Porsche's fucking highest depreciating car by a huge gap is the Taycan.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like one of the sexiest cars they make, but just the trust in that electric drivetrain, I guess it depreciates like crazy. But to pretty much burn it all and be like, we're only focusing on this, it's actually a very unified approach. Because a lot of people are like, we make trucks, we make hybrid this, all electric that, this. To just be like, fuck it all, we're only focusing on premium EVs is sick. The way they did it is debatable. A lot of people say it's brand suicide.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought so too. I fully agreed. But it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, but once again, it's a suicide by fire, and then you're reborn out of the ashes.
But no, sometimes it's just suicide. Sometimes there is no reborn. Yeah?
Okay, but they still have to build.
Sometimes people don't come back.
Would you?
How about this? Okay, first of all, go.
Would you prefer a reliable gas car, an unreliable gas car, an unreliable EV car? Because everyone knows that the Jaguars are unreliable.
I lean towards gas every single time.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But to me, an unreliable EV, what are you going to do with it? I don't know people that work on their own EVs.
Exactly.
Unreliable gas car, at least it's like, fuck, I got to replace that part again. If it's a bad EV motor, what we're going to break in and fucking undo it and start fucking with coils?
Exactly. What are you gonna do?
There's people that are working on this. It's just not a lot of them. The car like mod community hasn't caught up fully with the EVs yet because there's a lot of years of learning.
Yep.
But go back to Google Trends and type in Jaguar and type in America and type in for the past month. In fact, for the past year, let's see what it is. You can just type in United and it'll pop up. There you go. Yeah, Playboy Jaguar. Yeah. Okay.
What is it? Past month?
Okay, so even past year, like it went up. Right. They pretty much went 10 times. Okay, you go past 30 days. We'll give you a real close look of it. So.
It's already almost back.
So it's almost back to nothing. So today, so it's back up because today's the day they said they're going to reveal it.
This is actually just our search right here.
Yeah, just us. I love that because we searched it twice. And it's Florida's #1 because it's happening in Miami. Okay, so depending on what the internet feels about this, I think it'll break out again. Rebranding topic, woke topic, television advertisement.
Woke topic.
Woke topic. Yeah, go woke, go broke, bro. I had like over 1,000 comments on that. A lot. Go woke, bro. Go broke. Go woke, go broke. In fact, Google other brands. See, at least Jaguar's doing something crazy. Nissan is just dying in front of all our faces and has been. Nissan is on the organ donor list. You know that, right?
Yeah, they're just gonna kill it and then harvest its organs.
Nissan has been close to death for years, and now they officially need a new heart.
What do they do?
They have 12 months left, and they're fully bankrupt. They're
really?
Yeah, I read that their operating profit dropped 85% in the last. Like they're pretty much hemorrhaging money.
What they do?
Laying off like crazy, which is no one has trusted. Here's what happened: Nissan got bought by those guys, Stellantis, and then they're like, "Fuck developing new stuff and investing in that. Just keep the same interior, keep the same like skeleton, and we'll just make the bodies new. We'll keep updating the bodies to match like the current look of design times." But inside, it's the same bullshit. So it's like that way they save costs on development, all that stuff. But no one likes Nissan. I don't want to say no one likes them, but no one trusts them.
I will say Nissan Altima is like the Honda Civic of Nissans. You know what I mean? Like those, I've seen so many people have those.
Yeah, you could say Central Altima 100%.
Yeah.
But they don't trust them, especially they have that CVT. It's called a continuing variable transmission that is very prone to fucking up.
Yeah.
And they're dying. They're dying. They're saying their best hope is that Honda buys a big chunk of them. But I actually hope that doesn't, because if anything, that waters Honda down in my mind. But yeah, like Nissan is failing. And that's so funny. What engine failures is what they came up with. No, what I want to know is other companies that like campaigns, ad campaigns that ruin bankrupted companies. Has that happened before? Like, obviously everyone thinks Bud Light, right? But Bud Light went in full 180 and got Shane Gillis to be their god now, right? I wonder what Shane gets from Bud Light, huh?
Enough.
That's my boy. By the way, up your mic gain a little bit. Just a little bit, so we can hear my boy breathing, you know?
How's that?
I want to hear your labored asthma breathing, bro.
Pepsi Kendall Jenner. Do you remember that one?
I don't remember it.
Oh, so there's like, it was that time of like 2015, 2016, like everyone was protesting in the streets, da-da-da-da-da. And then Kendall just walks up and just gives the cup of Pepsi.
Yeah. Oh, I do remember that. But Pepsi, Coca-Cola, these juggernauts.
Yeah.
An ad campaign can't destroy them. They have so much like train level inertia that they're fine. Jaguar has been on the decline for forever. So something like this could kill them, but it could also completely like set them up for growth in the future.
H&M. Remember H&M?
The coolest monkey with the black kid?
Yeah.
Again, that's like... That didn't kill them. That was just like a debatable one.
Yeah. I mean, they can't. People...
But you know what? The coolest monkey is a very... Like, pull up that kid with the coolest monkey thing. And let's look at all of the terrible choices of the past here. Because I think it's a strange conversation. Okay, so coolest monkey in the jungle. Okay, and go to the white kid next to him. What was he wearing? Like funnest tiger in the jungle? What does his thing say? Mangrove jungle survival expert. Coolest monkey in the jungle. Okay, so the coolest monkey in the jungle. Here's the thing. You need somebody in the design department or like the sign-off body to be like, hey, it's racist to call black people monkeys. Therefore, this is racist, right?
Yes.
I think the group that okayed this was like so separated from that.
Yeah.
Like you can't call a black guy monkey. But if this kid wore that hoodie, it's totally fine because he's white.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, this is a debatable one for me. Like, it's like you cannot call black people monkeys because they kind of look like monkeys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but white people, no one thinks they look like monkeys, but technically they are. Like, you know,
from an evolution perspective, everyone's a monkey. Like, take the evolution perspective.
Not black people though.
Yeah, right. So that's a funny thing. It's like to be like, don't do it for blacks is like kind of like being like, because it's true. You know what I mean? So that one to me is very debatable and on the fence of like, I think it's almost like, and they took it down right away. They succumbed to it for sure.
My point is like for me personally, like I'll go if I'm like in the mall and I see an H&M and I'll go in, like I'm like, oh yeah, but they had that coolest monkey in the jungle thing. Like that always just comes back in my mind.
But I don't think of it as like they put a black kid. I don't think of it as this. Like everyone thinks that this kid they had him pose in a green hoodie, and then they thought of lines to put on it. I don't think that's how it worked.
No.
Right?
I think he was like modeling that hoodie.
I think they created the hoodie first.
Yes.
And then they had him in it.
Yeah.
And they liked his look.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, no, he's black and you calling him a monkey. It's like, no, it's just that one of the hoodies said that. So I think actually that's like old racism baggage on New Day shit.
Yeah.
Which I get, like in 2050 you can get away with that, but not in 2018, especially when the George Floyd, all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, George Floyd was right to 2020,
It was like
right?
2020, 2021.
What else? Let's H&M the coolest monkey, Facebook McDonald's dead father campaign. Jesus, what's that? Type in McDonald's dead father campaign. Audi Chinese wedding. McDonald's UK released a commercial featuring a boy who learns about his deceased father through the items on the menu. 5 times marketing campaigns got it wrong. Go to YouTube. We actually have to watch it. McDonald's dead father. YouTube is loving us for this right now. We're just running ads for them. In between ads, with ads. They're nutting right now. For those of you watching or only listening, it's a kid looking through his dad's belongings, wearing his glasses, reading his journal, it seems.
Mom.
The kid's either 7 or 14.
What was Dad like?
What was Dad like?
He was big and cuddly, your dad.
He loved McDonald's.
Tall as an house, with big hands. Come on, little one. He was never scruffy. Always smart. And his shoes. So shiny, you could see your face in them.
She's just trying to get him to clean his shoes, huh?
Dad played football, didn't he?
You always clean the house.
Yeah, he was good.
This is so UK-ish.
Captain, I think.
They nailed that kick, a bad kick.
Yeah.
This is long as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
A wow with all the girls.
She
Did he
don't
have
like.
blue eyes, like me?
No, brown. I think so. What was your dad's favourite too? Tartar sauce. Well down his chin.
That's so funny.
Why would that get you canceled? People are too sensitive. I think that's the conclusion here, huh?
People are just looking at for anything.
Anything.
Like I don't even know.
I want a filet of fish, don't you? Oh my god, I almost cried there. Jesus Christ. Go to the top commercial, the top comments and see what people said. Oh, they turned them off. Oh, McDonald's, you pussy. That's what they do when they're turned off. That's that pussy shit, boy. Okay.
Let's go back.
I want to see this Audi. That I think is fucking bullshit. Go to this Audi. What was it? Chinese wedding?
Oh, the Chinese wedding one. Where did it go? What happened?
I think you had another tab, bro.
It's right here. It's right here.
Yeah, you zoomed way in, bro. Dove's racist campaign. That's hilarious. Audi Chinese wedding. Audi. It's always important to check out a car before you purchase. Audi turned this idea on its head. Okay.
Oh no.
Have you seen it?
No, but
like looking under the dress or something.
No, it's probably gonna be like some black guy because like they always have the black guy as the dirty guy.
Do they?
It's sometimes
Audi?
No, Chinese commercials.
Oh no, you're thinking of that like detergent commercial, bro. That's what it is, and that made us all buy the detergent, if anything. Okay, go to this Audi Chinese commercial. Or there you go. This Audi commercial in China compares women to used cars.
Hold on, this is like a
review. Yeah, there we go. Wait a minute. Please step aside. It's a mom looking through the bride, her mouth. And she gives a thumbs up. An important decision must be made carefully. So I guess in the end, her tits were too small. What the fuck was the problem?
No, because they're saying, oh, you can't compare a woman to a used car.
No, I get it, but look, go back like 8 seconds. They think they look like, okay, we got the thumbs up from mom, and she goes, So what does she? So what does that mean? Like her tits are too small? She doesn't approve of her tits?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Again, like that's weak.
That's weak. That's weak sauce.
See, these are all supposed to be more like offensive, whereas what Jaguar did was just do something so off identity and so off brand.
Yeah.
You know, there's zero offensive. In fact, isn't it funny how going off brand identity is the most offensive thing you could do? They're getting way more publicity than the Coolest Monkey. The Coolest Monkey came and went like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Jaguar's dead. Jaguar's dead. H&M's like, they took the Coolest Monkey. Yeah.
That's kind of gone now too, don't you think? Like, or do you think people are still talking about it?
Yeah, I think so. Especially, but depending on what happens today with this car, will either re-spark talk.
Well, yeah,
positive or negative.
I guess everyone's kind of waiting for what they do next because they didn't show
today.
cars. Yeah, they didn't show any cars in that.
This is
in that Jaguar campaign. They didn't show any cars.
This is because y'all are privy. My buddy is a general manager at a undisclosed Jaguar dealership. And he sent me this. This is 100% true. I'm not going to show it. I'm just going to read it. After the major fuck up, Jaguar sent out what they called, Dear Jaguar retailers, please see the information below to support you in your discussion about the exciting new chapter in the Jaguar's brand storied history. So they had to put together a crazy document.
Yeah. Because
all these dealerships were getting bombarded with calls and concerned customers. And the FAQ is hilarious. Listen to the FAQ. Is Jaguar trying to make a political statement or being woke? Their answer is, no, this isn't about politics. We're making exciting changes to Jaguar, blending classic elements with the new innovations. It's about moving forward, not taking sides. We are celebrating creativity. This is an expression of our new... The motherfuckers are just on the phone and be like, we're expressing creativity of our new look and feel. Are you going to do anything different based... Look, there's one here that literally says, guys, here. Is the new ad campaign for Jaguar? Is this the new ad campaign for Jaguar? No, this is the teaser for the reveal of the new Jaguar brand world at the Art Week in Miami. That's all. Everyone is supposed to be telling them just wait till December 2nd.
Why is it Art Week and not like some sort of car thing?
We are very excited about. Okay, this is what they wrote. This is literally from head office, for crazy. They go, our brand relaunch for Jaguar is a bold and imaginative reinvention, and as expected, it has attracted attention and debate. As proud custodians at such a remarkable point... Why is it saying custodians? As proud custodians at such a remarkable point in Jaguar's history, we have preserved iconic symbols while taking a dramatic leap forward. The brand reveal is only the first step in this exciting new era, and we look forward to sharing more on the Jaguar transformation in the coming days and weeks. When the E-Type launched in 1961, it looked like nothing else on the road at the time. It was a complete departure from previous Jaguars and conventional automotive design at the time. It grabbed the attention of the world. What we are embarking on now will be the biggest change in the history of Jaguar since the E-Type. A complete reinvention of the brand and a completely new design language for Jaguars moving forward. We are very excited about the focus on the Jaguar brand and look forward to revealing the full brand vision in Miami during the Miami Art Week starting December 2nd. So... their point of view is that they have all the right eyes at this fucking Art Week that they want to drop this thing because it's it's an artsy, whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
it's going to be an art piece, not a car.
The whole brand thing is going to be that. Yeah. So it's funny that they had you would think they would hit them with that beforehand. Yeah, exactly. Hey, just so you know, they hit them with that shit 2 days after it dropped. These motherfuckers got the typing quick. You could just tell the calls are going off the chain well, I'm typing. They don't know what to say. We have Cincinnati Jaguar calling. People are angry. We don't know what to tell them. Just tell them it's an exciting new brand vision and direction. No, when the E-Type released in 1961, there was nothing like it before on the road. That's what we're trying to do now. You know what I mean? It all sounds like reactive. Reacting.
Yeah, that's definitely reactive. It's crazy that they thought everyone would be like, oh, sick. I love this new direction.
I don't think so. I now, like I said, now that I've been sitting with it for a couple weeks, I almost feel like they knew this would be very poorly received and it would go viral as a result of it.
Yeah.
And like go on Jaguar Instagram.
Yeah.
They only have that video we just saw as the only video on there. They might actually have posted today because today's the second art week.
Yeah.
But last I checked, like within a day, it had like 8,000 comments. So now I would.
They left the comments on.
Yeah, they left a comment. You know what's funny? Because they're like brave new designs. The one guy was like, the bravest thing is that they left the comments. Like, okay, 17 million. Oh, okay. So now they've actually dropped new shit.
Oh.
Okay, so when they dropped this number,
That was 1 week ago.
Copy nothing. Okay, so go to the first one. Can you tell the comment count on it?
No.
It's but I bet you it's 20,000 now.
Something. It doesn't show here, but
Hate from the whole branding community.
why is it
Teletubbies. Yeah, like, see the reaction. What ad campaign or what branding agency would be like, we're gonna destroy it. It's going to seem like we're destroying the brand.
Look at the one I highlighted.
I'm gay and this ad makes me feel homophobic. That's fucking hilarious. It's like, I hate myself watching this. Yeah. So this is a great Jag. Keep doing what you're doing with love from BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and Lexus. That's hilarious. Like, get out of the way. Leave the race. Please leave the race. I mean, they've been out of it for a long time. Price of the classic ones just went all the way up. True. Doing up Black Mirror. Dookie. Yeah. I mean, that's like, let's see what they do. Copy nothing. Dislike button. Dislike hate. Bring back tradition. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't know yet.
What part of the car do you think this is? Fender?
No, I don't think that's actually any. I think that's just kind of the graded look they'll have on the grill or the rear end. Their branding.
Is this
looks
the front
like
of the car or the back of the car?
That's the front. You could look at the. Who knows what the fuck that is? How to destroy a brand and its heritage. Copy nothing. Yeah, see, 02 December. Copy nothing. Just tell us. Yeah. Show us the fucking car now.
Copy.
I'm very excited to look back at this moment like 5 years from now and be like, I mean, that looks clean. I like that.
Is this like a camera or something?
I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Sensor camera? Like
just go banked up and it's less embarrassing. That's unpopular opinion. This looks surprisingly good. Yeah, exactly. That's like, why? Here's the problem is when people start hating, the momentum of hate, it's so hard to offset it, right?
Yeah.
It's so hard. You have to do so much good shit just to get back to zero.
Yeah.
They can't drop. If they drop a good design, it's going to be hated. They have to drop a
great
earth-shattering design for people to be like, okay. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's alright.
Yeah, exactly. It has to be. That's what, bro. Even like Drake lovers. That's if you looked at their like Reddit response to GNX album, Kendrick's new album. It's like that because it's a solid album.
It's solid.
They're just like, yeah. It's got some good tracks. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people like, oh, bro, it came and went. I'm like, bro, it's a classic. It's a good album.
It's a good album.
It's not I just dropped this just because I'm hot right now.
Word on the street.
The Heart Part 6, TV Off. Those are boom, boom.
Those are bangers. But word on the street is
he's got 9 other albums recorded. Of
he's
course,
got another one coming.
Of course, I think there was a lyric in there that almost implied that. I forget. I went right through it when I flew to Vancouver. I just listened to it in succession.
Yeah,
and. There was something that gave me the impression that it was kind of like this is the beginning or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it was like, oh, he's gonna drop something next week.
And that's what's so sick about like this whole Kanye thing Kendrick thing is that he just drops randomly, no promo, no nothing, just a random morning. Kendrick drops. You know what I mean? It's
crazy what this has done to the. Like I still fuck with Drake, and I like that Drake always manufactures Billboard top shit, but Kendrick has been at the top of Rap Caviar. Bro, TV Off is at the top of Rap Caviar. I haven't seen Drake since Not Like Us dropped, Kendrick is just in the first 3 spots of Rap Caviar. Do you know Rap Caviar?
Yeah. The Spotify playlist.
Yep. Which kind of like really sets the tone of like what's the hottest in hip hop right now.
Yeah.
On the Apple side, even they probably have their own thing, but
yeah.
It's got like 20 million people that
What's your thoughts on the whole like lawsuit thing that Drake is doing?
Let's actually look into that. So for those of you who are not familiar, from what I understand, Drake is saying that the music industry artificially increased and magnified the metrics to essentially bury him or to make Not Like Us a phenomena. That's what he's saying, right?
R/Drizzy.
In summary, Drake and UMG have been negotiating a new $600 million deal. He delivered on the first two already, and Lucian didn't want to pay that, so a smear campaign was orchestrated to devalue his brand, so he doesn't have much leverage. This is way beyond the beef. Drake is suing UMG and Spotify for artificially boosting streams for Not Like Us. I love how Not Like Us is just called NLU now.
Wow.
Bro, if there are classes on Taylor Swift, there better be an NLU class in these black colleges, you know? Using bots, influencers, and algorithmic manipulation. He's not suing because he lost, but because they violated the false advertising laws and the RICA Act to try and harm his career. Y'all just lazy too. So Kendrick was a pawn? That shit makes it so much funnier. I don't think so. Kendrick, listen, that beef happened from that lyric. We all saw what happened. There was no behind the scenes like, now go tell Drake this. Did that song, Not Like Us, when you listen to it, it's a Billboard topper.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that it's a roast song, regardless of the fact that it's a beef song. That's the difference between, I was talking with those guys, that's the difference between Family Matters and Not Like Us.
Yeah.
They're both great songs, but Family Matters is clearly a attack song.
Yeah.
Where Not Like Us is a Billboard number
It's a
one
banger.
first.
Yeah, but it's still like, it's literally like,
Hey Drake, I hear you like him young. It's very direct
it's
still.
so direct, but it's
But something about it is like it feels like the summer's hot blockbuster song.
Yeah.
First.
Yes.
Family Matters is like has that fucking like kind of aggressive malice vibe to it.
Yep.
Whereas Not Like Us doesn't. Not Like Us has
Sounds like
a
a fun
light-hearted
party. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that has nothing to do with just behind the scenes like Kendrick make it a Billboard. No, Kendrick did that. Not Like Us was gonna blow up no matter what. NLU, my bad. Yeah, for those of you who are being like almost lost your attention span saying Not Like Us, it was gonna blow everything up regardless.
Yeah,
just based on the merit of the song, right? So if they took it further, it sounds like they pretty much magnified it further. So Drake would have less bargaining power for this deal he's doing, but that's gonna be kind of tough to prove, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, because people are saying like, oh, like, you know, because Kendrick's streams were only up during the beef, and now look at where they are. Now they're back to what they were beforehand. So people are saying that Spike was like, oh, he bought bots here, and you know.
No, the beef was the hottest thing.
I know.
The beef was everything.
Yes.
The news. I was here in Toronto. It'd be like 17 killed in Pakistan mudslide. The Kendrick beef continues. Like it's just. News. It's worldwide news, right?
Yeah.
That's why it spiked up. It wasn't like the bots are doing this. No, man. You guys are the two juggernauts in rap game hating on each other directly.
Yeah.
J. Cole bowed out, so now it's a 1v1.
1v1.
Just human nature.
No,
we love
20v1 because Drake has Ghost
Yeah,
Riders.
Ghost Riders. Yeah, exactly. See, we're still fucking with that. That was Euphoria, right?
Yeah, something like that. It's not 1v20. It's 20v1.
He's like, I don't know who. He's like, I don't know how many people I'm battling. Pretty much. Go down a little bit more. Let's see what this says. Fingers crossed the boy wins this case and exposes the music industry. It's going to be hard to win this. I don't think any artist really has beaten a record label in a lawsuit. But with that being said, Drake does have valid points and lots of questionable undergoing with what's going on behind closed doors that must be explained with good detail. Imagine what these labels do to smaller artists. No wonder these motherfuckers go crazy and disappear. Nobody cares about the facts, unfortunately. Everyone is convinced that this happened because he wants NLU to stop being played despite the song already having a 6-month lifespan. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's like I said, that's super. I don't understand anyone. So Drake's pretty much saying, hey, the whole industry sided with him to fuck me out of value, which I guess there's basis to it. Now that I read that, I'm like, okay, there's a basis to it, but yeah, we'll see if he wins or not.
But what if everyone sides against him because they don't like him?
The problem is just doing the lawsuit
Yeah.
hurts your like, even if you're
You should
justified,
have waited at least a year or two.
it's like J. Cole, a guy robbing him, like robbing his chain, and J. Cole pressing charges. You know what I mean? As a black,
No, not J. Cole. Someone
okay,
else.
forget J. Cole. Like
you need to be
as
more
someone in
street.
hip hop that's supposed to be street,
Yeah,
you're not
okay.
supposed to press
Yeah.
charges,
Like
right?
if someone ran up and stole Blueface's chain, and then Blueface is like, I'm gonna press. Do you know who Blueface is?
No.
You don't know Tatiana? You don't know Blueface?
Oh, sorry, that was so clear what you just said. Do.
Hold on. You don't know?
Oh my God, how could I forget Tatiana and Blueface in that do track? Do was the soundtrack of 2019, if I recall correctly. 266 million. That's pretty embarrassing for me, I guess. Okay, I know this song.
Yeah.
Okay, get out of it before they flag this episode. That's all I need to know.
But we played 6 hours for them. Come on.
Yeah.
Give us one song.
So why him as an example?
Because he's a real street dude. So if someone robbed his
Okay, so the
chain-
game. We'll say the game.
Yeah, the game.
But even Drake his whole thing is like, I got mans ready to shoot or whatever the
But
fuck.
everyone knows Drake is not a street dude like that.
But you're supposed to play onto your persona that you're putting out. So
Yeah.
forget Drake.
Yeah, but
the
that's
whole
not-
point is
that's
Cat
not-
Williams said it when he did that thing where Wanda, that Atlanta radio chick that he destroyed,
Yes.
and her husband pulled a gun out on him.
Yeah.
He said it was up to him in the black community to not press charges on that man.
Yes.
And he didn't.
Yeah.
So that type of shit of
Yeah.
like, even if he was justified in pressing charges, everyone's like, oh, Cat Williams pressed charges on this fucking guy. You know what I mean?
Did you see-
This is the same with this Drake lawsuit thing where it's like, okay, bro, but when you're on the losing side,
Yeah, it just doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good
Yeah,
either
especially
way.
when you're, rapping about being in the
This
streets
guy-
and
yeah, exactly.
like you can't handle in the courts. Like I've seen people post that one clip from Straight Outta Compton, the movie, when Ice
With
Cube,
Eazy-E?
yeah, but Ice Cube drops the diss track, and then their manager,
Fuck the police?
no, he drops No Vaseline,
Okay.
and then their lawyer or their manager was like a Jewish guy. So he starts freaking out. He's like, this song's anti-Semitic. We're gonna sue them. Da, 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 da. And then everyone's saying like, this is Drake after NOU dropped, because it's like,
It's Was it anti-Semitic? No Vaseline?
no, but it's
Not the Drake one. The actual song in the
because
context
he
of
calls
NWA.
out the manager who's Jewish,
Got it.
and he's saying that he's fucking you guys over. That's why I left NWA.
Yeah.
So you guys are getting fucked by this guy. And then
Oh,
he's
really?
like,
And did he end up getting sued?
No, because then the real street dudes that are, it's a scene in the movie. Like
I haven't seen it in a minute.
should I pull that up?
No. And then we get flagged too, bro.
so funny.
YouTube don't be playing games no more, bro. You could just have Trump on and they'll flag your shit, bro. Nothing is what it is anymore, man. The whole game done changed.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up and just see with what's happening with Nissan and if they are going to die or not. Oh, Nissan.
Has Cold Fusion done a video on this yet?
Has who?
Cold Fusion.
This is a channel?
Yeah. So Cold Fusion talks about like, oh, this company is failing. Like I just watched one on like Samsung. Samsung's dying too.
Really? Why?
Just because they.
I thought Samsung had the most phones in the world was Samsung's.
Yeah, they do, but then they're not like keeping up with the game. They're just like, we're on top. We don't have to do anything.
Yeah, 19 cameras in the back.
Yeah, but they don't make the chips anymore, so now they lose money on not making the chips because now they got to buy other chips, and then people are just
Chip
like,
market's
switching up.
crazy and blah, blah, blah,
AI,
blah.
But anyways, Nissan.
What's halal was that question. What's halal and what's happening anymore? I love that you're going with images. Nissan is on life support. I told you, motherfucker. Will Nissan survive? Massive heritage, all gone. Unable to reinvent itself after disgraced former CEO Carlos Ghosn, I forget. I need to watch that documentary on Apple TV about this guy. Was arrested for breach of trust. And the legendary, this guy for breach of trust and misusing company assets back in 2018. Nissan recently announced that its profits this year will be 70% lower than expected and suffered a $60 million loss last quarter. That disgraced former CEO left the country in a piano. He fled from the country in a piano. Like in like a fucking grand piano.
Yeah, like
yeah.
they just close it in.
Like on some Bugs Bunny shit.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
How'd they catch him? Like one guy's just like,
no, he's just like he's abroad. Like he's some extradition thing where I guess he's in countries that can't.
Yeah.
He's free. He's out there.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a documentary on him on Apple TV that's supposed to be great. Which fuck, I need to watch that ASAP. I might watch that today. Type that in.
what's it called?
Type in Carlos Gosson. I don't know how to actually pronounce that. Ghosn documentary. Oh. Yeah, it's very Hitlerish that the way he's got his hand there, huh? Yeah, Fugitive: The Curious Case of. This is supposed to be a fucking jokes documentary.
This is on Netflix?
No, it's on Apple TV. Oh, it's on Netflix?
That's what it says.
Yo, it's on Netflix.
Where to watch Netflix?
That's sick. Okay, that's dope. I'm gonna actually watch this ASAP. Rotten Tomatoes did not like it. But yeah, anyways, they've been like I said, Stellantis or whatever bought them, and which is one of these guys that owns like 8 car OEMs. Yeah, there's just no actual heart there anymore. You going? Okay. I think we're gonna have to wrap this up for this one and see next week. At least we could review the Jaguar
The aftermath?
design,
Yeah.
and see and make a call at that point. But yeah, wifey's got to get out of here, yo. So once again, Boston, come see me at the Comedy Studio this Wednesday, December 4th. Don't miss me. First time in Boston. I'm excited to go. Check out Harvard, MIT. Go get an MIT sweater, wear it, and then return it. Not actually pay for it in the end. Or at least contest the charge with Visa. We'll figure it out. And then Toronto, December 6th and 7th, Comedy Bar Danforth. This is the one not to miss. Toronto, don't fuck with me. Don't miss this one. Dante, what about you? What do you got going?
Nothing.
All right. Well, Dante's going to be there camera operating, hopefully. We will see.
Come say hi.
You'll holler at the boy. You'll see him with a camera. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. As always, until next time. Peace.